Welcome home. Now get out!
Now get out of here. Alright. Welcome to, what is this, the 5th episode of the Timezs podcast?
I think it's the 98th.
Yeah. Welcome to the 1,765 millionth.
You know, our
episode
fathers, our fathers who started this podcast back in 2000, were very ahead of their time, very close.
Who was your father, Jesus? I love when, but anyway, before I say a joke, welcome to episode 5 of the Timezs podcast. If you haven't watched the other ones, don't.
We've gone back to those episodes. I've watched it. I've watched
a few of them.
Yeah, I went back recently, like today, and I heard myself, and I thought, oh my gosh.
And I thought, I should not be here.
I thought, I sound high all the time. I sound like all this...
You used to.
Yeah, all those...
Because you would be tired all the time, and you would come into school. You would come in, and we would, like, mess with you because you were so tired. And you probably don't remember any of it. Like, you would sit down, and we'd be like, you ready for school? And you would just be like... He would come in, and we'd be like, are you ready for school? And you would just be like...
This is so sweet. This is fun.
Sometimes you wouldn't even answer. It was funny.
Hey, you awake?
Hey, Blabo.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a joke about Koreans. Get him in here.
Get on with it.
Let us hear it. Spill the guts.
Spill the guts and spill the beans, dude. Jeez. Jeez.
Honey, I've brought home
Spill the guts.
Honey, I've brought home an orc. Spill the guts. Come on now. What have you learned?
Dude,
But anyways, I've gone back. I've heard myself. All those times I thought I was speaking very sophisticated Shakespeare. I've been speaking a dunderhead language. I'm a mule, acting as though I'm a horse. I'm going to be killed.
I'm a mule acting as a horse. I don't understand a single thing you're saying, but it's funny.
I shall be killed. But no.
No.
I will admit, those episodes are very funny.
Yeah.
But they're so dated. I mean, I had a mohawk.
Yeah, because we made them like 2 weeks ago.
I had a... Okay, you didn't have to tell me that.
You didn't have to say all that.
But, that felt amazing.
Those things are so dated. Like, we're talking about old stuff. I want to talk about new stuff. We posted that 10 years ago.
Our recording technology was so terrible back then. We could barely hear anything.
It was in 1980. Oh my
the
God.
dial-up.
I love when people are like that. Like, this CGI sucks, man. This is horrible. This is bad. It was like 2000. CGI was just invented in 1995.
No, what if they're like, wow, this movie had really old CGI. Good thing we got better CGI today. This was made present day. Oh my gosh.
No.
Case in point, Black Panther.
And the good one, and the good thing that you liked with CGI, great CGI, 3 BC. You're joking. No, I'm not.
Even Christ saw that.
And what did he say?
Let there be light.
I don't
Let there be darkness.
Oh my God!
Because the sequel was terrible. But yeah,
the sequel sucked.
Case in point, but it was bad CGI at present day. Case in point, Black Panther. But that wasn't because of they messed it up or they didn't know what to do. It was because they were overworked. The CGI crew on Black Panther.
No, it was good.
Really?
Yeah, it was good.
I heard people say it was like Spider-Man 1 or 2.
Maybe because he's black. I don't know.
No, I just heard that because I heard that Disney was like overworking their CGI.
Yeah, everybody does that. You're not cool.
I think I'm gonna leave and go to work for someone else. We all do this.
No, but like there's like a writer's strike because they're like overworking.
Oh yeah. Or I thought it was an actor's strike.
Actors, writers, everyone's pitching in.
Yeah.
Even Tom Hanks is there, and he got bullied.
Yeah, I was surprised.
I love that we're.
I think we should do this. Shut up, funny man. Let's say the joke.
Silent. He got just like.
You didn't have to hit that, baby. You could have hit me.
Can you do your impression of what you think Trump at the writers' strike would be? Or should I do it?
Those animals, the baboons,
they're trying to take away
something. We don't know. Something. We don't know, but we're going to get it back. I have my wonderful friend Tom Cruise. Come on up, Tommy. Tommy?
They're trying to take away something. That's all I know.
Wait,
we don't know what. They're trying to take it. They're trying to overwork these writers. No,
get out of here! Get out of here! But we have my wonderful
You don't run this. You can't just tell people to leave.
We have I run all the politics. Anyways, my wonderful friend Tom Cruise. Come on up here. He's in the that horrible piece of shit. Tom Cruise.
He's in the building.
We don't know where. He's running around like a madman, shooting his action flicks, doing his own stunts. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. He's an animal.
I just can't wait. We're here to do something. We don't know what.
Yeah,
no, he doesn't even know that this is a protest. We're here to do something, but we don't know what. We won't know what until someone. And I won't know what until someone tells me. Please, I'm lost.
He tries to advocate for everything and get it right, but he's kind of confused because
he doesn't even know what he's advocating for.
But he just wants to do it. But Trump was amazing. He had
Trump was amazing, except when he got impeached and had multiple.
Well, he didn't have control
multiple
of that.
sources of private governmental documents.
Oh, yeah, he did that. Oh,
oh, he did that.
You're gonna cancel me? I'm gonna cancel you.
We are charging you for having private documents from the government. I'm the president.
Wasn't me.
I'm the president. I have to approve of all these documents. How do you think I'm going to approve them if I don't have them? Not guilty.
You're playing chess. We're playing checkers.
No, you're not playing anything because you're stupid.
You're playing with God.
You're playing with God. Let the regardless.
Anyways,
some old grandma's gonna watch this and she's gonna be like, "And this ASMR podcast," and she's gonna find this for some reason. And she's gonna. Yay! That's another thing we need to talk about.
What?
Are we done with that first conversation?
Oh, wait, hold on. But he didn't have control over getting impeached. That's it. I'm too powerful. I have everything.
Don't impeach this guy. I'm sorry.
Sir, Biden wants to run for mayor next. Destroy him. Destroy him. Mr. President, Biden wants to run for president. Destroy him.
He has like 12 computers around him, and he has those monitors that go like in a curve all the way up. Yeah. And he has like 6 of those stacked on top of each other.
I like to imagine
he's typing with his feet. So
I like to imagine it's what's holding in the monitor screen. So he's typing like the okay. You see my monitor?
Yeah.
Like imagine there's keyboards along these ends, and then the screen is in there. It's just. And I like the idea of him saying "destroy him" very fastly, not kill him or get rid of him. Just destroy him.
Oh my gosh!
But yeah, he did one thing. He was like, "The system is corrupt," and they're like, "How do you know the system is corrupt?" And he was like, "'Cause I use it." I was like, "Damn."
You're so wrong. How do you know that the system's corrupt? 'Cause I made it. You made it what? I made it corrupt. Is this like a...
My great-great-grandpappy, go Maya Chogin. Very Asian, very nice.
I love when people try to say like Asian names or Japanese names and they just like completely obliterate them.
We have videotapes of my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandpappy.
That was his name.
No, it's quite chin. Here it is.
That was his name.
Here it is. We have it from so many years ago. Here it is. I'm going to make this temple great again.
Turn it up.
Oh no, we're being buried.
It's still Trump in the video.
Yeah, exactly. Such a good influence. Such ahead of his time, really.
Mr. Trump.
It's just he edited himself into the video.
Mr. Trump.
You done the head.
Was that just you in the video?
In a way. He's speaking philosophically. In a way. Was God not at the end of heaven?
One man's self is another man's wolf. What?
Did God not create the first cloud? We don't know.
He did make the first cloud.
We don't know.
We do know.
We don't know. But we're going to find out.
We don't know. We don't know.
We're going to find.
We don't.
We're going to find out. Mr. Trump, what are we going to do for school? We don't know. What if he ran? What if he was like class president?
He probably did run for class president.
No, but he still won't. Elizabeth did an amazing bake sale. So good, so good. Delicious pies. Amazing, amazing, really, truly. Ah!
Child Biden comes in and he just like instantly falls down.
We're going to have a competition to see who has the most talent. I have my winning bets.
With my, I'm gonna Gangnam. I'm gonna do your style.
With my wonderful cousin Gangnam Style, we're going to conquer the playground. And many of you are
My
wondering.
wonderful cousin Gangnam Style.
Many of you are wondering when is nap time going to happen? What happened to it? How do we get it back? I don't know, but we're going to figure that out too. And if you dare go near my temple at the playground, there are serious consequences. This is a warning. I'm more afraid than you are. I'm going to put myself in danger.
I love when
to
people
save
say
you.
like that. When they try to relate to like the American society, so they're like, I'm scared.
I was simply sitting there.
I'm scared sometimes when my 7 bodyguards aren't there. I'm scared when only 6 of my 7 bodyguards are at my door.
I was simply shaken. I was simply playing around in my bubble bath, playing with my ducky, my bubble bath, playing with my ducky, thinking it was a submarine going under, and I was worried he was gonna drown.
Oh, you're still doing the kid thing.
Yeah, but don't worry, we're going to find.
I thought we were back.
He's talking about the submarine, but don't worry, we're gonna find them. No, we're not.
He's a liar. He's a lying Snoke. I just made that word up. Get that guy out of here.
I saw
this clip of Joe Biden. After this, I want to move on to another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trump's taking over.
We're walking a fine blue line here.
Where's the red?
What?
Where's the red? The other political party.
We don't.
Who?
Joe Biden. There's like a clip of him. I don't know what the context is, but he just goes, "I'm gay." To like relate to people, and I'm just like, just say something else. Just like, I'm gay.
Okay, the realest thing anyone could do to try and relate is if he said, "Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna die."
Yeah, hold on a second.
I'm back.
I'm back.
In back.
I hope you know. We had to pause it for a second, but I hope you know that it's literally gonna cut from you going, "I'm about to die,"
Yeah.
to you going, "I'm back."
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm back. But yeah, now that we're done with that, something I'm thinking about right now. Usually, when I'm making the descriptions, I sum up like the biggest parts of the podcast, like topics that last like 10 to 20 minutes. How am I gonna describe that in the description? We make fun of Trump for 10 minutes straight.
But the way you
in this episode of the Time
the
podcast,
way you
we
just
make fun of Trump for 10 minutes.
The way you just talked, it sounded like a cut. You were like, and then we did this, and I was like, whoa, that sounded like an actual cut. Maybe that's
and then
that's something about those old videos. We're gonna try and make sure it actually stays consistent.
Yeah.
We're talking to you. Get down.
Get down on the ground. Let us in your house.
No, it's like a warning. Get down.
Get down.
But
that other when you did the wah thing from Disturbed, you know the noise you made.
Wah!
I don't know the thing you did at the beginning. It's that guy screaming. You quite literally did it out loud.
No, I don't remember.
It was literally the wah. You know that?
Oh yeah.
People use that and they like put it in songs.
Yeah.
Like, you know when the song goes to that beat and then they like put the song. I hate when people do that, and I've been seeing so many of them. And it's the most annoying thing I think I've ever seen.
It was cool in that song and at the time, but now it's getting overused. Especially
it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Now it's just like.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you, how do you like Slipknot Corey's mask now? His new mask?
Yeah, I like it.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's his best, but I do like it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's his best. Personally, it might be one of my favorites out of the entire. Have you seen all the masks? Of, like, the
I
entire
did,
band?
but I don't know the exact. I don't know if I don't know if there's like an era when they changed, or if there's like a labeling of
there's
the
eras.
mask.
It's by every album their masks change.
But is there like some way of labeling them? Like this was that era mask, or is there like names for the
Usually,
mask?
people are just like, I liked it. Like, people will be like, I liked his mask on the Gray Chapter, or like, I like his mask. I'm pretty sure. I gotta be honest, guys. Gotta be honest with you. I am not one with the knot. I'm not in the knot fandom. I'm not in the knot fandom.
It took me a while to realize what he's talking
I'm
about.
not in the knot fandom. Let's just say I'm not slipping on my knot, alright?
That sounds wrong. You need to leave. This is about good Christian music.
No, but I do like Slipknot, but I'm not really part of like the fandom.
Same here. But I do love it.
So if I'm wrong about like the eras, please comment down below that I need to rethink my life and never have a wife and kids. Because I'll agree.
Sounds like he's beating his wife.
I'll agree. I agree.
What the? Let's go. Oh my goodness, he's like.
What?
But let's talk about that Mike Tyson joke that I came up with. Basically,
have you told me about this already?
Yeah. Basically, it's Mike Tyson goes like, "All right, Mike Tyson, this kid, it's for what is it? Make-A-Wish thing. It's Make-A-Wish. All right, you finally for your Make-A-Wish, you get to finally box Mike Tyson. Yay! This is gonna be so fantastic. I'm gonna rip your arms off. What? They're not even in the ring yet.
He rips his arm off.
No.
He did what he said.
I'm gonna rip your arms off and drink your blood.
Be negative. A negative.
Leukemia. Oh, that just sounds like.
Leukemia is in your bloodstream.
Yeah, I know. Fresh cancer.
Fresh cancer in the brain.
He knows how to cure it. I know how to cure this by tasting it. You need this. Please give me it. No, I'm not gonna give you it.
I love when people say like something on the brain. They're like, "Man, I got rocks on the brain." What does that mean?
I got a bug on the brain, man. What do you mean? I got the spider bag. Okay, I don't know what I just said.
I don't even know.
I went black. All right. I mean, my brain.
Say it was impulsive.
I did it on purpose. Oh yeah. Let's talk about video games. Far Cry 3. Have you ever played that?
This is why we're single.
And ready to mingle.
And ready to mingle. Far Cry 3?
Yeah.
No.
One with Jace, Voss.
No, but I want to.
Okay, Voss. You kind of remind me of Voss. By the way, Far Cry 3, that was like the best thing that ever happened.
Yeah.
You schizophrenic?
Yeah, honestly.
And
probably is. It's the most famous one, probably, right?
Yeah, everyone remembers playing that. Everyone. Even the little Indian boy with two legs.
With what?
With two leg.
Two leg? What does that mean?
He's got two leg.
Does that mean he has like two legs, or he has like
Most likely, yes.
two legs on one leg?
No.
Like he has 2 feet on one leg.
When I start still, it looks normal. No. No, it doesn't.
You're free. You're free. I played a little bit of Far Cry 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't play much of it because I got confused.
6 is
the most recent one.
The Apocalypse one?
With Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh yeah, boss. We need to talk about Breaking Bad after this. But anyways, that one.
Do we need to?
I need to break something, man. But anyways, yeah, I didn't like that one. I saw a lot of the things that it was going with, and I immediately kind of was like, it kind of felt the same way of Call of Duty, where you could see where the line is about to end. Like Far Cry 3, or 4, I think, is where I stopped. I didn't want to go any further after 3. I still kept up to date with 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then I stopped after that.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad I didn't buy any of the games. That was the main reason. I couldn't buy any of the games. They were way too fucking much.
Games are... Dude.
They're overpriced. Guess what I found out? Rockstar's gonna... they're gonna report Red Dead Redemption 1. $50. No,
Are they adding stuff to it?
No.
I don't know.
No, it's...
Games being overpriced is a really big debate, but I agree when people say that they're not overpriced. Because, like, I've heard some people make, like, really good arguments as to why they're not overpriced.
Well, the main argument I've said is, this is not a new game.
Yeah.
All you have to do is simply... I think it's literally on Steam, but I think they're trying to report it for consoles that like the Switch. I think they're trying to do that. But at the same time, they're not adding anything. They're not even updating the graphics, I think. Not at all. So literally, it's... Even though the Switch could probably update those graphics a good bit, like a lot probably, they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
And I found out that the people behind it, Take-Two, which are notoriously known as kind of awful a bit, they own Rockstar, but anyways... They recently, like a while back, they were getting after this guy who was remastering Red Dead Redemption 1. Basically updating the graphics and I think actually adding stuff to it. But they stopped him and then they were like, they were like, we don't want to do this, but then they were like, I think threatening him behind his back, like, if you do this, we will destroy you, we'll sue you and stuff like that. And I was like, wow.
Why don't you just hire these people?
Huh? It's like the Sonic thing. Sonic.
Why don't you just like hire these?
Was it Mayhem? Was it Sonic Mayhem that they hired the guy? I forget. It was one of the Sonic games.
I'm not sure.
But anyways, I
mean, like, it's just stuff like Sonic Mania. Like, that game was good because it was made by fans.
Exactly.
That was the best Sonic game, kind of, to come out. Well. Before that, I think now Frontiers is probably maybe the best Sonic game to come out in a long time.
There is a disconnect between creator and consumer. Consumers will love what is pumped out by the creator, but eventually,
to a certain degree.
Yeah, most of the time, the creator loses. It really does feel like that they lose what even made them as they keep going up.
And I think it's
but the fans hold it.
I think it's that way with like everything.
Yeah.
Like music and games and movies. Like there's like certain people online that can play drums better than some drummers like that are currently in band. Which it's like
there will always be someone better.
Like for example, like Metallica's drummer, he's like 60 and people give him a lot of crap, but I'm like, yeah. I mean, like if I were them, I would just hire someone new. But they don't want to stop making music, so you let them make music.
But for the game thing...
Let the man make music!
I'm doing it.
That's pretty much what he does. He just, like... That's all he does.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't brick, don't fix it.
Trust me, it's broke. It's been broke since, like, 2003.
It's destroyed!
He's been a pretty... He used to be a really good drummer. But now he's just, like...
Age will do that to you. Maybe
you know who else will do that to you? Who? Go!
Spider-Man.
All right, what were you saying?
But what they need to do is hire the fans because the fans keep that integrity of the games. They know how that is.
Like, if you really want to know what people want to see,
ask
the fans.
Yeah, in most every part of the
like they ask critiques.
Yeah,
like critics are gonna care what they want to see, you know.
But
I mean, but like
and
a critic doesn't really tell you what they want to see. They just tell you what you did wrong. I don't ever see a critic like this movie sucked, but here's how you can make it better. I just see this movie sucked.
Oh, I've seen people like that. I've seen people who've done that, and like even that. I do that when I'm critiquing something. I'm like,
you can critique something, but if you can also tell them how to fix it, then you actually have. I don't think you have any right to tell someone that something's bad unless you know how to fix it and it actually works.
Literally, there was a YouTuber who was kind of like that. Who said
his name was
Gabriel the Magius.
Angry video game.
No, that guy reviews movies. You fool. You dastardly fool.
Angry video game.
You've bested me again, but you haven't won the war.
Video game nerd reviews movies.
Yeah.
Video games.
It was a bad name choice.
Oh, okay.
And he lost the login password.
Alright,
Because he's still making videos. He's not. Anyways, But, okay. Critiquing. There are some... I like it when critics do say good things about it still, even when they do hit it. Sometimes there will be these ones where if they like it too much, they'll add things or talk more about it, about things that aren't really there. Like they're kind of just trying to find everything to say that it's perfect.
Yeah.
Like to the most minute detail. And then there are ones who are like, they say that...
Bare minimum.
No, they say that everything is terrible down to the bare, like, pixel. Like, they try and find a problem with everything, and the other tries to find a, like, amazing trophy or like a reward-winning thing in every single aspect of the game or music or stuff like that. It's just always that when critiquing. But what they need to do for games is hire the fans, because at least a good bit of fans to know where to go, because
or just like ask people.
Yeah, literally, it that's what I always wondered. It's like, hey, just put up a poll on YouTube. Hey, what do you want to see? Nothing. Dang it, they got us again.
No, but like, I see posts that like, oh, this company made this decision, and it's just like, oh, horrible comments, and I'm like, do none of these people read these comments? Do Disney executives not have social media and just like are scrolling through and they're like, hey, we got one good comment, guys.
Yeah, sometimes I would see that to where there would be hearted comments by the channel, and right below it I'd see, this sucks, right above that, and it's like, they definitely saw that one, or the one above it that was also being mean, but they saw that good one and clicked on it, and it just proves that, and also it may be a bot, maybe they have a bot.
I don't know, maybe.
But
I mean, like, yeah, I get, like, you know, like, only look for the good, like, oh, this isn't for everyone. We're not saying you have to watch it, but, like, if you make something bad, you make something bad.
Yeah, and also...
Especially if you bring up as high... Disney has insanely high expectations for how much people should watch their movies and TV shows. Like, they bring up horrid expectations for everything that they make. They expect everything to make so much money... And then when they don't, I don't know what their reaction is, but like, I think it's just like, oh, try again with the other thing.
It's and also about critiquing. If you put anything out there, I've even said this by the podcast. If you put anything out there at all in the public, be aware of harsh criticism always.
Yeah.
But that I did hear about the very crazy amount of expectation they have, and that is insane. But
it is.
All they have to do, because in every fan base, anywhere, not even in video games, there will always be people who want to add more to that. And for video games, there are people who will always try to, like, do mods. There's mostly mods for almost everything out there.
Yeah. And there shouldn't...
And,
half of these things shouldn't even be mods.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes I see a mod and I'm like, oh, that's a mod? Why? That should not be a mod.
It should be in the game.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Goku is a mod... In Plants vs. Zombies, that should be in the game. No, I will admit, there's some things like, no, that should not be in the game.
Yeah. But there was one, it was a GTA 5 mod. It's a mod where when you jump and you
play as Kermit. This should be in the game.
Yeah. It's in the floor. It's in the floor because their body would clip. And it was literally just like, to where if you press jump again when you're near a surface, you grab onto it and climb up. Literally, I was like, that should be in the game. And there was also one where it's like, you can,
if you double jump, you jump all the way into space. Like, that should be in the game.
That is in the game. It's called it's called super jump.
That sounded like a rave noise. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I went to play that back in the podcast.
And there was one where it's if you get out of your car, the light of the cars are still on, everything's still on, even the engine. And I was like, that should be in the game. I found out it's a mod. It's something that was in GTA 4 that they just made a mod for in GTA 5.
Really, that happens? Your car just turns off?
Yeah, like everything turns off in GTA 5 in your car. Everything turns off. I'm gonna go outside my car. Hello?
he puts his foot out of the car. He's on top of a hill.
Like the lights are slowly going lower as he comes. It's like those dials of things for your Switch, and it's like you're going out, slowly getting darker.
You know when you like stop your car, it's like when you like turn off your car, it's like neutral.
Yeah.
Like you can do everything.
Push it.
Yeah, he like puts one foot out of his car and it's just like, and he starts like rolling down a hill. Oh
no! Right into explosive barrels.
I hate that you can jump out of cars.
That I like that.
I don't like that
because I used to
play really annoying because I used to try to do something else and I would like fall out of a car and I'd be like, what the?
You are a dunderhead. But I would always do the joke of like we're in a plane. Hey, dude, press Y. You can turn on the TV. And he's like, really? Presses it, falls out of the airplane, dies. I love that. I love that joke.
Wait, you can jump out of the airplane? So if
you can do it in any vehicle. That's the emergency jump out button.
Hold on.
Cause
do they have like big planes like
fighter jets?
No, like airline planes.
Yeah, like private jets.
So imagine like the doors are in like the middle. You're like all the way in like Z, like what would it be like Z3 all the way in the back, and you press triangle, and your guy just like gets up, runs to the door, and just like
literally they do that. They
really
kind of
they run all the way up to the top and just like burst out. No matter where they are.
They hurry up and make it out of the
nearest door.
Yeah, the nearest door.
That's crazy.
Which is always just one.
That's crazy.
It's always one door. I think. I mean, there's probably like a prop one that's just a texture.
Well, in real planes, there's like
there's multiple.
One in the back, two in the middle.
One guy leaned up against the wall. 15 doors open. Took him with it.
I've never actually realized how many doors there are in a plane. There's one in the back, one in the front, and then there's two in the middle mostly, I think.
And a toilet door. Man, kill yourself. Better do as he says. But yeah. I really I bid. But yeah, they really
That's
need
gonna
to
sound so weird to people that can't see
can't
see what's going on.
That is one thing that sucked. There was a person in the comments no, there wasn't. I was thinking this. What is it? I was thinking most of the time you probably can't understand what we're talking about a lot of times because it's like quiet. It's like what's going on?
What's going on?
But
Linda, I don't know what's going on. He's blind.
I need to find it.
Linda, I don't know what's going on. You win it anyway.
You're too old,
do you get
man.
that? Do you get that joke?
Yeah.
Because he's blind and he wouldn't be able to understand anyway because he's blind. If there was video.
Man. You know what? I thought his wife was being cool to him. You want to get it anyway, old man.
All right.
But yeah, we've thought of putting in a camera, but at the same time, not.
I have zero interest in putting in a camera.
No. Oh, really? Dang! I thought it was just on your side because I'm not gonna lie.
I have no interest in it.
I don't want people to see my banana and monkey picture.
Yeah, I seriously have no interest at all anywhere we go to put a camera on.
I mean, there's no way they'd be able to dox this place because there's no light seeping out of. There's no window, no cup. There's nothing.
Someone's gonna use every clip of this to make an AI voice out of our voices.
That happens to everyone. You get people like remaking Beyonce and say, "I love you, David."
She loves me.
She said she loves me, Margaret.
No.
What?
What?
I'll kill her.
Murder with fire.
I love the Igor stuff we did last time.
Yeah, that was funny.
And the
never again.
And the mind control thing we also did with Spy Kids.
Did you watch the last episode?
Yeah.
Did you hear it? Yeah. I put it in at the end of the video.
What?
The control their mind thing.
Oh, yeah, I heard that at the end.
Directly at the end of the video.
Yeah. I love that. Sylvester Stallone stole that movie, by the way. He stole it. Yeah. He had the best acting of all. Like, they're going like, your grandpa can handle this, sweetie. No!
Not if we control.
Yeah.
Not if we
Like,
control his mind.
it's probably just because at that time he had acted in so many things, but literally,
Yeah.
he stole it.
Mhm.
I couldn't...
He stole the movie, and then they had to recreate it all.
They actually, what happened is, the original film, the original director, hated it and threw it away. And then he remade the whole thing in his basement.
Who did?
What? Sylvester Stallone. It's a joke. But anyways, I realized 59% of that whole entire movie is like green screen.
Yeah.
I
No,
barely...
like 90% of it.
Yeah, I
There
was
are no real sets in that movie.
I was like... And when they're in the real world and that giant robot is in the streets, I was like, is that actually fake too?
I don't even know if there's real props in that movie.
I don't even know if there's real people.
Some of the props are fake.
But yeah, well, yeah, that's what props are made.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean like they weren't even made out of like styrofoam or cardboard. How much water is your soda putting on the table? Look how much mine is putting on this thing.
It's
because
drenched.
I've moved it like multiple
Look
times.
at mine.
That's crazy.
Perfect circle. Ringo! Let's talk about Breaking the Bad.
You look like Jesse Pinkman right now.
We gotta make the fucking stuff! Jesse, stop!
You didn't.
You didn't need to do this, Jesse! I still have my hair, I don't know anything. I have cancer?
Let's rate every season of Breaking Bad.
Well, let's not do that, because it's been a while since I've watched it. Let's talk about the characters. So, my favorite...
Kind of stupid. Walter the Chad. That wasn't even words. That's
the intro.
I want to record that after we finish.
That's the director in the background. I heard it from this guy who heard about my... apparently he's from the future. He said my show would be amazing, and he said that the intro should be this. But then I heard him sing that, and I thought, no. We have to make it that.
I said, no, it's not going to be
so
either.
So I poured acid down his throat and made him do it, and I recorded it in my basement with the lights off. Why did you have
For no reason.
Why'd you have to add that part, pal?
No reason.
Pal.
Buddy. Chum.
But, I really love the review thing we did way back where it's like, hopefully Walter doesn't die. And he goes like, he's dead. Oh, no.
No, yeah, you literally went... it's a pretty good show.
Hopefully it keeps going.
Hopefully he keeps going. Hopefully Walter doesn't die. And then you hear silently behind the camera, you hear, he does die. And then he goes, what? No. And then it ends. It ends at that.
What am I going to do?
Yeah, that's when it ends. We did that in the middle of class.
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago. Yeah.
Freshman year. My mind's going to explode.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Technically 1 because... This year hasn't passed, has it?
Yeah. That wasn't this year. Oh, wait.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was this year. Because that was during midterms. So that was last year.
2021?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We were in freshman year from 2020 to 2021.
Sarah docs our school.
Who?
Don't worry about it.
Who?
I don't know. The secretary.
Oh.
I guess.
We don't have a secretary.
She's dead.
Link in the comments to be our secretary.
Don't do it. I'll kill you now. I want that job.
Jesus, dude. We love our fans. Thank you guys for being so supportive. We love you guys. I'll kill you! That was really loud.
The fundraiser didn't get through. That's something!
That's a thing that we need to talk about.
What?
In school, we need to focus on controlling our volume this year. Because I do it.
I think we did it compared to some kids in that school.
We were so loud last year.
Dude, compared to some kids in that school, we're God. Because some of those kids go...
Hey, you can't cut people in line. Back! Back, I said.
Banish the darkness! Blinding!
Compared to some kids, we were like little saints. Like
because there would be
dimples and lollipops.
There'd be
That's
kids who go up to the teacher and say, "Pooh!" They'd say,
"Pooh!"
No, it was they'd say like the N-word.
Did you actually hear someone?
Yeah, I've heard it plenty of times.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it's like...
What's his name? Say it directly into the mic, please. Shotgun Jim.
I don't want to get in trouble. Johnny! I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to start any content discourse.
Just say it.
Johnny who?
Johnny your mama. Johnny your mama.
We have Johnny Yo Manga. Johnny Yo Mama. Sit down.
I was just saying my name.
Next, I'm gonna call your mother. What's her last name? You're not gonna like it.
What's your mother's name? Sharisa my mama. You think you're funny or something? No, I think I'm my mama.
No, I think...
Do you think you're funny or something? No, I'm Johnny my mama. You're funny or is over there?
Hello! Hi, everybody!
You can get some too, but you're gonna get when we get home.
You're gonna get it.
Mr. Principal, you're funny. Principal, you're funny. Are you saying my name or are you telling me that I'm funny? That's the stupidest joke I think I've ever heard.
I love those jokes that are just...
There are some people with some messed up names.
Adolf. I love Adolf as a cat name. Adolf! You can't do it.
You can't do it.
You can't do it, Adolf!
What's like the weirdest name you've ever heard someone have?
It's hard to say. I like odd names.
That's the weirdest one I've ever
I don't know.
You know what I thought? Well, yeah, I don't really know myself. Probably Ethan. Anyway, you know what I've always thought about? Kind of not always thought about. Like I stayed up at night thinking about this. When we record this, I wonder, like, is this too centered towards children? And then I'm like, what do adults even want in a podcast at this point? Like, I opened a nice good book and I had a nice cup of tea with me by the side, and my cat Teresa get down! Teresa get down! And I have a nice cup of tea and a nice little pot of bread, and my cat's sitting on my lap. And she starts like attacking the guy. That's my cat Teresa.
And I can't. Everything's perfect. Everything is not perfect. It's like one bad thing will ruin it all. Like one minor convenience, and I can't wait to watch my favorite podcast.
What was that from?
I don't know.
Raise the Roof.
I guess her son came in with a boombox.
No
construction work.
Yeah, I'm like, what do adults even listen to in a podcast? Am I like, do they want politics? Do they want us to talk about football? Like,
mostly a podcast is just when I listen to a podcast like Cream Crew or Fade and Stretch. Don't worry about that name, boy. Don't do it. I'll eat you. But when I listen to it, I watch it for the people and them making jokes and a lot of the humor because it's hilarious. On Cream Crew, it's more kind of along ours where it's like loud and like British accents most of the time and weird, funny words.
I listen to a collection of podcasts on Spotify.
I don't know what's going on.
None of them are really loud. I listen to a lot of Minecraft podcasts.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Yeah.
The guy who plays Splinter, I found out, is Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I found out, and something. There was this weird screening, like early screening, where they had Master Splinter, basically make out with this bug guy, and many people were going like, "So Master Splinter's gay," and then they were like, "No,
that's just a rat making out with a bug."
I thought of that. Where are you?
Don't come back now.
But it was
don't come back.
Then the producers were like, that slipped out somehow. We didn't want that, and it's not going to be in the final one. And
whose fantasy got cut from this movie?
Bug and rat kisser. It wasn't you. I didn't do anything.
I might have kissed a bug. I might have kissed a rat. Who's gonna stop me?
I might be a bug. I might be a rat. I might kiss a bug. I might kiss a rat. I don't know.
Keep going. Oh my God!
I'll be right back after.
Alright, hello.
Alright, I'm back from my business call about good opportunities, but horrible ways to get them.
That could have been a lot of things.
Yeah. But anyways, but many people were like, "So is Master Splinter gay?" They were like, "No, that's not gonna be in the actual screening. It was kind of terrible." And then I found out about it that if that was the case, it'd be so weird because Jackie Chan.
It'd be so weird.
I meant, wait, is it Jackie Chan? That is Jackie Chan. I found out that
Jackie Chan has been canceled because he kissed a bug and a rat at the same time.
he made the scene. You have to put it in. Do it, no.
He starts beating everyone up because they
No,
said
he's just
no.
smacking his knee, the guy's knee.
He's having a tantrum. No, something that I was thinking about. It's just like people are upset that a gay character is in the new TMT movie. Why are we not upset that it's a rat and a bug kissing?
Well, no, they've been mutated. What? He's giving me the disappointed parrot eyes. What? First off, he's more humanoid.
Dude, those two animals are kissing.
Okay, if
they got radioactive mucus on them. It's okay.
mucus.
Come on.
No, they are. I clarify them as human beings because
Was it like
they're literally conscious and aware of themselves.
maybe I'm like depicting this wrong. Were they like making out or was it just like a little smooch?
I don't know. The screening will never be shown again. What? Like smooching?
I don't know if it was just like straight up, just like, or it was just like
they slowly walk up to each other. All right, we're gonna go fight the. All right, we're gonna. What was that? Nothing.
We're gonna beat you guys up. No more watch.
You better watch us. But I think
Y'all go back now.
Cause one, they're conscious and also.
Jackie Chan probably didn't want to do that.
Well, that's the thing. I'm gonna get to that, but anyways,
okay.
They're conscious and they're alive. Basically, they're aware of themselves, and if they're aware of themselves, and they both choose to, I imagine it was both consensual. But I imagine that if they do that, he stole my lips. What? They don't know what we're doing right now.
Oh my god!
But if they're self-conscious, they're aware, and they're of themselves, and they choose to do that, then in effect they're doing it.
I'm like,
even though they're fictional characters, yeah.
I'm like 99% sure I'm naming this episode Master Splinter Is Gay.
And not good. And Jackie
Master Splinter Is Gay, real, 2023, not fake.
Master Splinter Is Gay and Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan, Master Splinter Gay, real, not fake. Okay, fake a little bit.
Fake, I lied, I'm sorry.
Fake a little bit. We lied about him being Master Splinter.
He's still gay. Alright, go on.
I found out Jackie Chan has a daughter who is gay, and he disowned her.
Okay.
And I was like, whoa!
Okay, there's like a big story behind that. I don't know if this is true, but I heard someone oh my goodness!
Cobra Khan!
Okay, continue about
yeah, well, you were saying that there's a whole story.
Oh yeah, there is a whole explanation. Basically, I don't know if this is true, but I really feel like this is the truth personally.
This is the truth. Okay, this is my truth.
She left willingly. Smacked her dad in the face. No, I'm just kidding.
She challenged him.
Evidently, he gave out like a quote, and he was like, "Yeah, we didn't give them anything because like all my children, I didn't give any of my children any of my money, and that's on his like will, I guess, that they don't get any of his like fortune because he wants them to be independent and make their own living."
Yeah.
Which, that's fair. I mean, yeah.
Fairest of them all,
like
Jackie Chan.
I mean, like if she doesn't even have a job, then
what if it? Hold on, I'm sorry. I just thought of.
and plus they had a whole house. Like they were in like poverty.
They got like a box
No,
for the roof.
I'm not like judging a book by its cover, and I'm not saying that they don't deserve to like be in pain, but like they look to be in like a normal suburban house. Like,
they deserve it.
Like this, like it look. I'm not saying they deserve it because
they deserve pain.
I'm not saying they deserve it because they're gay, and I mean like you should help out your children at some point, but like. If that is the story with Jackie Chan, and that's actually what he means, and that's what he said, then yeah, you should just be independent and get a job.
Like the 1% of us.
Like the one, pretty much. But yeah.
That means there's 90. There's like not. Wait, the 1% of us. Oh wait, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought it was the opposite to where it's like 99%, and there's one guy with a job.
No.
One guy with a job keeping this whole damn thing together.
I'd say it's at least like the employment rate is like 70% of America, maybe.
But
maybe 60. Maybe I don't know.
oh, darn, I forgot what I was gonna say.
We can keep talking about the turtle movie. Are you gonna see it?
Huh? Probably not. Because I'll get into that part. But Jackie. Oh yeah. It's what if it was like mirror, mirror on the wall? Who's the fairest? Who's the? I think fair. I guess
it's the fairest.
Yeah. Who? Well, no. I was gonna do one for the Jackie Chan. Who's the fairest of them all? Hello. No. That's Jackie Chan. Who's the fairest of them all? It's me. He doesn't. He doesn't even show up on the mirror. He's behind her. It's me. She's blocking the door. You can't get out. Why do you send her? Because I got a voice change.
Because I got a voice change that sounds racist.
Why do you have to explain that part of the joke? I don't know.
So it's not racist.
Oh, but I also found out that they added really dumb things to the characters, like the turtles.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen, which have you heard of what's kind of happened to Seth Rogen? His evolution. He went from the funny, kind of.
He went from like a funny guy,
funny
down to earth to like woke.
Yeah, funny, chubby, woke, curly-haired guy who was relatable. You loved him and he was funny. Everyone everywhere thought he was funny. Even in Family Guy. Family
Guy. Because Family Guy never did anything.
They can't keep getting away with it. But yeah, and then he slowly became more and more fit. I can't relate. He's too good. But he became kind of higher up and fell in line with trying to make wokeness.
Yeah. That's what I kind of noticed a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see a lot of wokeness. And like, compared to like Disney, I didn't see a lot of wokeness. But like...
in one of his...
I like what he's doing.
I don't to the
when
sense.
he explained it on the commercial. I don't know if this is the full thing, but like the way he explained it, I liked it because the way he explained it, he was like in old media of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they are not depicted as teenagers.
Well, yeah,
and in this one, he's like they're small and they like there's that scene of what's the orange one's name? I don't know turtles' names.
Michelangelo.
Yeah, Michelangelo. There's like that clip of him like twerking, and they're all just like, It's like a joke. It doesn't like show.
Why does everyone have twerking?
I don't know.
She-Hulk. I hated that.
I don't know.
And Velma.
But like, yeah, that scene, and I'm like, I watch this, and I watch the trailers, and I'm like, I do that. Like, I'm like, at some point, like when I was kind of young, like this is pretty accurate to how kids act, and I like that they actually feel like kids, like they're like goofing off and doing irrational things instead of being like
but
like all serious and stuff. Like that's so now I like the serious turtles, but like this just feels so much more accurate. But I think it's like kind of balancing out, like
it's not
it's cool, but it's also equally it's as cool as it is dumb. Like, the way they act is cool, but it's also dumb.
I would not say it's accurate because literally...
Well, it's a whole new... It's like a...
And plus, I think that the original comic, literally, because it was more violent, I think it started off with them being a little bit older. Mm-hmm. Maybe a little bit older.
Yeah.
But, what was it? They did, like, a little thing describing the characters, and for Donatello, I think... No, it's...
Just go by color.
Donatello... Go by color?
The mask color, you idiot.
Donatello,
the green one.
Donatello, purple boy, smarty boy, smart pants, stupid idiot dies.
Stupid idiot
dies in the first movie. Comes back in the second. Thinks I doesn't notice.
Thinks I doesn't notice.
I saw that.
Yeah, it was. They commented. There was literally text in the beginning explaining that he didn't die, and I noticed it.
And I said, wait a minute. That didn't seem right. I went back to the first movie.
It was right.
Yeah, you even saw me. But anyways, they did a little description of the characters, and for Donatello's purple guy, they said he wants to become a game designer and a K-pop star by night, and I'm like, oh my gosh,
game designer by day, K-pop designer at night. You know all I hear when I hear that sentence? Baby by night, even a bigger baby by day. Baby by day, even a bigger baby by night.
Not saying anything bad about game designers, but also that sounds like
There's nothing bad about video games, but K-pop,
Christian pop.
It's Korean pop. You idiot.
Yeah, I know, but I was thinking because there's a
Christian with a K.
There's a Kids Bop song called God's Plan.
Yeah, that's by Drake.
Yeah. Anyways, I thought it was like.
And now Kids Bop will perform God's Plan.
Burn! Open up. They're playing, but there's like a heavy metal rock right behind them. That's like very much violent, vulgar.
Yeah. Imagine if like a metal band opened up for K-pop.
What if their lyrics went side and side and it was terrible? Like on the what is it? Kids Bop, and it's what should we do to help the homeless? Burn them down. Yeah! There's one.
The kids like them more.
One side is like, yeah! No, they're both sides are opposing the opposite one. So the kids on the K-pops, or the Kids Bop side, are going like, yeah! To that guy, the rocker
on the wrong
side.
No, the K-pop kids are on the K-pop side.
They get mixed up.
And they're like screaming and punching each other, and then the Kids Bop are just like...
There's a guy in the middle who's just agreeing with everything.
He gets beat up by security because he's not in the barriers. You know they have like barriers?
Yeah. Oh! There's,
Is this on your keyboard? No, it's
No.
same stupid keyboard.
And your stupid face, I smack it around.
The same stupid keyboard and the same stupid computer.
It's been 15 minutes, why hasn't it changed? I don't know. But I'm going to find out why. I'm trying to find out something. But anyways,
I just processed that you said that Splinter and who?
What?
Splinter and a bug guy?
It's this character, this mutate that I think is a villain. They call him...
Is it the one played by Ice Cube?
I don't know.
Ice Cube plays the main villain. Did you know that?
Oh, then maybe it is the bug guy.
Yeah, and it's not even, they didn't even make it, what's the main villain?
Shredder?
Yeah, they didn't even make it Shredder.
Yeah.
I like that.
That
it wasn't Shredder.
Why?
Because.
I like Shredder's story and why he hates
Yeah, but we always see Shredder.
Well, yeah, but...
Back on the topic of that, though,
I like his character. Anyways.
Were we done talking about the new movie?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
But they're Seth and the people on board. I don't like it when they try and add modern day things of what kids, because what was wrote down in the description sounded like when a kid is interviewed what they want to do in the future. Yeah. That's what he sounds like. He's saying two things, and both of them are completely unrealistic. I want to be an artist / music designer. You're never gonna do that.
You're eternal.
You're eternal. They say that to a normal kid.
There was a lot of racist tension behind that. You're eternal.
Yeah. There was. I think. Oh yeah. There's a Duke Nukem line where it's like, I'm gonna go ape on your monkey ass, and it's like, Duke, you can't say that.
Have you ever seen that video where it's him and it's just like, what is wrong with you? And then it's just like stops and he just goes, no, like seriously, what is wrong with you? And then it just like zooms in on his face. I love that one. But have you ever seen that? Also, this one I had to cuss for this one, but it's just funny. He's like, I have a mandated report right here. Says you're a pussy.
I love that one.
Have you ever seen that one?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I have a mandated report right here. Says you're a baby.
Says you're a big one.
I got a big one. Says this guy's got a big one. I have a big one.
What's that guy's name? Big one.
I love when people clap like really loud after everyone's done. So it's just like everybody's done and there's still this guy just like, I do that sometimes, like willingly.
Yeah, I know,
Everybody
I
will
noticed.
stop, and I'll just like.
During that, what was it?
One time we had this an assembly.
Yeah,
and it got like really quiet, and I just went.
You were rude in one of them.
Funny.
You were rude
in
in one of them.
Remember because I coughed like insanely loud.
Yeah, they were like, "Who's ready to start this?" No one.
Did I say that?
But like,
oh
yeah,
yeah. No, that was a pep rally. But
pep rally, yeah.
The cough one is what got a lot of people to laugh, and a lot of people questioned that, and I was like, that was me. Like, the surrounding area of people started laughing at
They think it's me. Because
it got insanely quiet, and then I just went... But yeah, there was one where it was a pep rally, and I turned to you, and it was like, are you guys ready to start this pep rally? And then I just went, nobody is! And then it was funny.
Nope.
Because I didn't care. I don't care about
Yeah, I didn't care about it. I tried to skip that day, but I missed so many days that if I skipped one more, I'd go over.
Really?
Yeah, that year I did kind of bad. Because
you get sick a lot? Oh, yeah, you did get sick a lot.
It was a mix of sick, late for the bus. A lot of I slept in on... Or not late to the bus, late for my ride. I slept in.
I remember that one day you were late to school, and like... I don't know what happened. Remember that one day you were late?
No.
It was like this one day that you were late, and it was like you woke up at like 10 a.m. or something, and you texted me, and I was like, why are you not at school? And you were like, no, I think you thought it was a day off of school. I think you thought that we had no school today. And I was like, Connor, we had school, and you found a ride, and you came.
Yeah. I think it may have been a snow day that I thought it was. Whoa! Anyways.
What?
Sorry, my perspective just broke. Like,
yeah,
it looked like the thing shifted a bit. I adjusted.
Nobody's gonna know what we're doing!
I adjusted.
No, bring it back over. No one's gonna know what we're doing.
Yeah, that's a sad thing. But anyways.
Put that down.
Sarah! Oh! Sarah! Coming in with a haymaker! That's not what a haymaker sounds like, but okay.
It's a punch.
Like, do imagine...
That guy punches really hard. How do you know he punches really hard?
Wow.
Okay, what were you saying?
That wasn't that hard, but wait for it. He's standing by a window, he gets blasted out of it. Oh! Like a mind-blowing orgasm. Anyways,
I just had like a nerd moment.
Actually, I was literally thinking about posting that emoji,
Yeah.
The one. But anyways, I like to imagine, what if like everyone's done clapping, but like a little midget guy or like a little tiny creature being is clapping, like the emoji that we showed, or we sent each other. Where it was like a gnome, and what the hell? Ew! They start stomping on him, trying to get him. He's running away.
He goes up to the mic.
Kills everyone. Revives them. He's a good guy.
This is like the third time that
we've
stranded away from that Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, but okay. Just to get it over with. I don't puts a gun in his mouth. But I don't like that. I know they're doing it for modern times, but it doesn't feel natural, and in a way...
Yeah. It feels like they're, like...
Like Donatello, I don't think Donatello's
like
gonna try and be a game developer. Well, maybe be a game developer, but not a K-pop star. Yeah. I think he's gonna be the next Elon Musk eventually if he gets out of that sewer. Thankfully, he's never getting out of that sewer.
Because he's a turtle!
You're just a turtle! I'm Elon Musk. You're just a turtle!
I'm Mark Zuckerberg.
You crawled out of this...
You heard me right!
You crawled out of the ancient temples and you think you're better than me? I got a knife! I got a bomb! I got a knife! I got a bomb! I got 2 knives!
I give up.
Poor people, can't see what But, yeah, and just what they've done to change a bunch of the characters, I don't like.
I don't think you should put no effort into making characters relatable. You shouldn't have to say, we tried as hard as possible to make this character relatable. You shouldn't have to try. Because being relatable to people, being relatable to people does not happen on purpose. You know? Like, I didn't go up to you, read your shirt, and go, yeah, Tai Lung died, and then that was funny. in Mortal Kombat, Tai Lung, you know, he dies.
I don't know who that is.
It's a joke.
Oh.
But just like, you know, like I didn't.
What?
I didn't do. He does. No, I don't do like you don't relate with someone on purpose. Not necessarily. You can, but like it's more natural if you just like are like you don't do anything.
There is a way to try and make characters relatable.
Yeah.
One of them is by having them fail. That's kind of the easiest one.
Like I related to Homer Simpson in the Simpsons movie.
Another one is just I just can't keep doing it. Me too. It's me. Also, I hate when people go when the industry people go like, we wanted to make this person African American to where these people can finally relate to the character. It's like, I relate to Samurai Jack, a Japanese samurai ninja in a fictional time zone. I relate to that because at one point he loses the sword of ultimate power. That's not the real one, but it's a very powerful sword.
And I lost the sword of ultimate power.
I didn't know what to do. I started not wearing a shirt.
You did that before.
I wore a rag and I wore long
before.
hair.
You did all of that before.
And I started talking to myself, which is something he really does.
You already did all of the things you named.
And guess what his alternate self says to him? You suck!
My ultimate...
But yeah, like that has no ground. It has nothing. It's false. Fake. If you can't relate to that character just because they're white or black or Asian or Korean or Indian, ding, beautiful star right there, then you are a child, a dunderhead, and maybe, dare I say, a little dubious. I said it!
I think we're not gonna... I think this is the last episode of this podcast.
They're gonna shut me down!
No. They don't need to, dude.
What
they
if,
don't need to.
What if, like, some kid... You know when we did that the water pistol thing and the employee got in trouble at the fair? We'll explain that way later on. But I imagine...
Did we already explain that?
I don't think so.
We've never explained that?
No. But
dude, that's content lane right there.
It's... Yeah.
Don't you guys like this? No.
But there's, like, a restaurant owner, and this kid is like, I didn't like the burger. And then he accidentally drops his fork. Oops, I'm just gonna leave it there. And then like 2 weeks later, the kid comes back. Hey, I left my fork on the ground. I'm sorry. They're gonna shut me down. You bastard. You did this. Oh, he stabs the kid.
He stabs himself. He tries to like stab the kid and just...
You ain't taking me with you, Jeremy!
He tries to stab the kid and he just misses and comes back and stabs himself.
I'm gonna swing at you with my blade when you're standing right next to me, beautiful wench! Oops! Oops!
My ugly!
My ancient Tyridian wife!
What?
Daryl, I don't know what you're saying, and why are you speaking like an Australian? You're American.
Yeah.
This is what a blade looks like. That's a stick.
You need to put that thing down.
You need to put that thing in. But overall, I don't...
What?
Some of the things...
What?
In a sheath.
Okay.
Samurai Jack!
You better watch
Okay, we need to hold still. Stay steady. Give up the things you want most, even your dreams. It's a quote from Spider-Man 2. The greatest quote.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Give up the things you love most, even your
Sometimes
dreams.
we have to be steady, give up and do what's right, and give up the things we want the most, even our dreams.
Yeah, you know what else is a quote from Spider-Man? You suck. Someone probably said that.
Raindrops are falling. That's literally a song.
You suck.
There's literally a wonderful song where it's like I don't know what to. Am I not supposed? No, it's I don't. Am I not supposed to be happy? Raindrops are falling on my... He's happy. He's happy as ever. Raindrops are falling on my head.
Doing a little ballerina dance.
Whoa, Spider-Man! How'd you know?
He has a shirt that says "I am Spider-Man."
TBH.
Yo, we were at our state's fair, and
there
was this guy, and he was a worker, and he was shooting us with a
water pistol.
gun.
First off, my experience, we got on the ride, a kid, like, there was like 4 seats left. 2 were by each. No, 3 seats left. 2 were by each other. 1 was far away, and I was furious because those 2 dungongos and Tyler, Dominic and Tyler, got to the seats first, and I had to sit alone with everyone. First off, there was a little girl behind me. Hey, I'm gonna get you. Shut up.
Was she actually saying that?
No, I don't know. She was like trying to swing her feet at me. I was like, "You want to play?" No, but then I feel water squirt onto me. I'm like, "Oh great, some joker brought a water pistol on here." I hate kids. Then I find out later, it's the wonderful conductor just trying to play around with the kids on the ride. Nice guy, and I called them an idiot. I was like,
Did you actually?
I was like, I hate whatever kid did that. I was like, they're trying to get a reaction out of me. I'm not gonna react.
You did react.
After I found, no, I didn't. I was like,
no, yeah, you actually were pretty silent the entire time.
yeah, because I didn't want to do it. I did want to get on the ride, but I didn't want to be alone.
Yeah.
I'm so
We were trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
You can't just
Yeah,
turn
I know.
around.
I was just, I think I had PTSD. I think I remember a traumatic event. Anyways, the guy, we get off the ride. The guy goes over. Hey. So he went to the. I ruined it.
We got off the ride, and then the guy was like, "Go by that stand and buy me a new water pistol." And we were like, "Okay." So we went over. We bought him one. They gave us one, and then we went to fill it up, but it was leaking and it was cracked.
And he gave us his previous one, the small one.
Yeah.
We dropped his. He's the small one.
Yeah.
And
we dropped his old one, and then we took them both back, and he was like,
and
quoting from him, he literally went, "Y'all broke my shit," and we were like,
oh yeah,
we almost cried.
The bad thing was, this man was African American. That is the reason I say that is because we cracked it on one end to where if you hold the pistol sideways, it would work. And so we were like, we'll just tell him to hold it like this, and then it'll work.
And it didn't work.
And I was like,
it still leaked.
Oh yeah, I'm glad because I did not want to see the light drain out of that man's eyes as he thought we were awful. And then I kept thinking in my head, we could. He probably thinks we just took the money and ran. And then I was like, and then when we cracked it, I was like, he probably thinks that
took the money and
we're monsters and that we just cracked it for evil purposes. We're doing this to hurt him.
And the story gets even worse. So he told us to go buy him a new one. We went back.
Or to get a replacement.
Yeah, a replacement. We went back, asked for a replacement.
We had to wait.
Yeah, we had to wait a little bit. But the guy came back. We asked for a replacement, and he was like, "Who's buying this?" And we were like, "One of the workers." And then he was like, "You tell that guy to come talk to me." And we, instantly, we went off to the side and we had a long discussion about this.
But what? Hold on, I'll refresh it.
We had to huddle and talk about
what?
it.
Oh yeah, we were like, who's gonna do it? I'll do it. We'll both do it. That's what happened.
Who? You, me, and who?
We said we both do it, but you went first. And then I explained a little bit at the end.
I ended up saying 90% of it.
What happened was, when the guy came back, we were like, "Hey, can we get a replacement?" And he was like, "Well, he was looking at the gun. Well, I can't tell if you just broke this because you were roughhousing. I can't really tell." And then I was thinking, okay, we gotta show him that we're being legitimate. So I will just explain the whole entire scenario that has led us to this point. So I did, and then he was like, "I'll hold on to this, and you tell it, and I'll talk to him later, because I'm a CEO here." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I ruined it." We came back to that.
We ruined it. We all pitched in on that conversation.
We came back to that gentleman, told him the story. He smiled, pulled out a knife, started cutting the side of his face. Smiled.
He saw us walking up, and he instantly started smiling when he saw our empty hands. And then we were like, "Sorry," and we gave him money back, and then we just walked away.
We didn't even get our money back.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah, we gave him money back.
Dang.
Well, that guy wasn't allowed to take our money.
Oh wait, Tyler gave him his money back.
We gave him his money back.
But we didn't get our
money. We gave him his money back. Yeah. And even if that...
But what guy?
Even if the guy that was selling us the gun, even if he took my money, I'd make him give it back. Because at that point I hadn't bought anything. So
I forget who paid. It was Tyler. Tyler paid.
Yeah. No, the guy gave us money and we just gave him the workers money. But then we took it back because he didn't buy anything.
Oh, that's right. My bad. We never
We
spent
weren't
it.
even going to pay for the replacement.
Huh?
I don't think we were going to pay for the replacement because you're supposed to just get it for free.
Yeah,
what-
that's what I
he
was
said.
saying, yeah.
Yeah, crazy story though.
But, yeah, he was completely fine with it. I was like,
Yeah,
dang.
he was fine, and he wasn't mad at me.
Later
He
on...
wasn't- I went
Oh.
back a few days afterwards, and he was like, he remembered me, and he wasn't...
Lost his legs.
Yeah, he lost his legs.
He, But we went up, what happened? Best day of my life. Best day of I feel amazing.
Is that what he said? What did he say again?
No. He never was in a wheelchair.
No. What did he say?
Huh?
Because we did see him, and
We-
we were like, what happened?
We went back, he wasn't there, we were like, oh no,
Yeah, but then
what
we saw
happened?
him walking.
He came back, I'm still here. And we were like, oh, we thought you were, nope. That was it.
Yeah, he was okay. He still works there.
We were like turned around, we
He
were
probably
looking
just
at
got warning, though.
Yeah, we turned around and we're like, oh, he's gone. I wonder what happened. Turn around, he's right there.
He's right in your face.
Yeah.
What's up?
Wake up. What's up?
Yeah.
But, what else should we didn't really go into Breaking Bad, but honestly, I think we can skip that for now.
Yeah.
Let us go in.
Let's go in depth about something really random.
Alright, how about...
Dude, they have, like, police...
Wait.
Something's going on
Wait, hold
outside
on.
of the police.
Yeah.
And some old ginger lady.
There's like an old woman. Oh, they tackled her.
They tased her?
Yep.
They crippled her? She was already
Pretty
crippled.
much.
Probably. What'd she do? She made lemonade
I
with a
thought,
little too many
I
sugar.
saw a car, like, stop, and I thought the police were, like, chasing after that car.
Did you hear what I said?
What?
Why did they do that to her? She
Oh.
made lemonade with too much sugar. With a little too much.
Did I tell you about this one time?
What?
So I got an Amber Alert on my phone, and I was, like, reading what kind of car it was, and I was like, oh, man. And I was like, is my door locked?
My door locked.
Is my door locked? And I was like, oh, no, it's not. And I locked my door. So I, like, opened my door to lock
I
the
locked
outside,
my door.
to lock the outside one. I swear on everything that I own, I saw the exact same car that I read and looked up, drive past my house, and I went,
Oh my god.
no. And then
What
I
was
just,
it?
like, closed my... I swear, it was the same kind of car. It was like a 2004
You explain-
SUV. It was like a 2004 SUV van, and it was the same exact color, same shape, and it drives past my house.
You overreact to your mother when you tell her, I was gonna die, I was gonna die.
And he did, and I did that, and he drove at the hump.
I swear, he looked at me through his window. He looked at me! No,
I
he
wouldn't-
didn't.
I wouldn't have been being...
The description said he had tinted black windows, you fool.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta take a tingle break.
I gotta take a banana break.
All right,
Welcome
Connor.
back.
So what
Idiot.
That's not nice. What's our final topic gonna be for today?
Let's talk.
Like the closing topic.
Alright, let's talk about. I would say.
What are you afraid of? That can be like phobias.
I have. The spider phobia.
But
But
I think I have a phobia of like every bug. I don't know why. Like seriously.
Even the cutesy bug.
Yeah, even like ants. No, I'm not scared like ants are gonna like attack me. I get weird about bugs crawling on my skin.
Yeah, I don't like that. I literally
And
squash
sometimes
them.
I when I eat outside. Sometimes I'm like, what if there's like a bug in my drink or in my food, and it makes me scared to eat food and
That's
drink
why.
stuff.
That's why I kind of didn't like tenting, or like camping, because
Yeah.
I always think that and even though I used to as a kid, I think I've said this, play King Ant, like God Ant, like fight, and then they would not fight. They would crawl on me and they'd bite on me, and I'd go like, "Fool!"
Really?
Yeah, they have like little dead mouths, and they bite you to.
Yeah, but regular worker ants don't. Well, those aren't worker ants. Regular like retriever ants can't bite.
But they have mouths.
Yeah, for eating.
Maybe they can still bite.
Yeah.
I used to think they
Were
would.
they red?
What?
Were they red?
I don't really remember.
These red ants are
I
the
was a
ones
little
that hurt you.
Peabody.
Red ants are the ones that hurt.
I used to think they would shoot, like, because I didn't really know much. I was like, are they shooting webbing at me to hold on to me to stay in my body? But no, it's just literally my skin is, because they're holding down it, it's turning whiter. And I was like, oh. I'm a sucker for love. I'm a sucker for love, baby! Get away from me! I'm a sucker for love.
Yeah, I probably have a bug phobia.
But I'm
not too scared of heights. Like, I don't like going up on high things, but I will if like the reward for going up there is good. Like at a water park, I don't like water parks that much because you have to go up so high. Like, I went with someone who is not scared of anything, and they were like, let's go on that thing, and I was like, let's go on the lazy river. I like the lazy river, though. Those things are cool.
And my cousin...
There were a ton of children in there, though, so that was kind of...
I destroyed all of them.
Yeah, I always make this joke of, like, you put a kid's head in your hand, and you just, like, pull them back while you're swimming to make you go faster.
But I told my mom this hypothetical. I was like, Mom, what if you were, like, in traffic, and, like, some car was like, the light just turned green, they were driving, get electrocuted right there. Would you think that someone did that?
You get electrocuted?
No, the car gets electrocuted,
Nothing
destroyed.
Happened.
No, it, like, someone gets destroyed by it. Would you? I was like trying to insinuate maybe it's Zeus, or like God, or and I was like, what would you do? And she was like, I don't know. I think there was like some science behind it, or like I think it was like I wouldn't go crazy about it. And I was like,
Well, I mean, if your car does get struck by lightning, it won't do anything.
Well, I mean, like, what if it blew up?
Yeah.
Too. Because
if it blew up right next to you in traffic, if a car blew up...
No, it's ahead of you.
How far ahead?
Like...
I don't think it matters. Like, you're gonna get hit.
Like, there's a car in between you.
How many... Yeah, you're gonna get
Or you're on the other lane, I think.
Okay, so...
Or maybe you're, like,
how many... No,
wait.
I don't want to be, like, like, really nitpicky, but, like, I like to get down to things. Mm-hmm. How many lanes are there?
2.
2 lanes. So 2 lanes of traffic. You're here. How many cars up is this car? Which lane is it in? Right or left?
It's in the right. You're in the left.
Okay, so you're here, and this car. You're this one, and then this car's here. How many cars up is it?
It's like 2.
1, 2.
Well, so no. There's 1, but there's enough space that there could be a second one. So there's enough. So like basically.
So it's like car, you. So this is the car that explodes, and then it's you. Okay, this is the car that explodes, and then there's a car.
Basically, just count 2 cars ahead.
Okay.
Even though there's not another car.
Yeah, you would probably get hit by something like debris.
I would retaliate with that, but it
Have
would.
you ever seen a car explode?
Yeah, but there was this funny joke where it's like he's zoomed in, he's like, you can tell by this lining that it's been in a crash and it's been damaged, and then it zooms out, whole thing's destroyed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're gonna take a break. The Bohemians are back.
And
No.
they come for the Rhapsody.
Yeah, they said I'm coming to get you, Spider-Man. Jinkies, that dog's amazing. Anyways.
Yeah. Make up the craziest hypothetical you could ever come up with, and then we're gonna try to depict what would actually happen if that happened.
Alright. Crazy,
like deep craziness, but not like long-winded. Like the one you just make up, like something simple, but like you have to figure out what would this actually do if that happened. We'll give you exactly a minute.
Alright, what if...
It has not been a minute.
Milk and eggs.
Okay, go ahead.
Dude, what if... At the White House, all of the presidents were all in the same place. And there was...
Past or living?
All.
Every single one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Even the caveman one.
Okay.
Even the ape one. Couldn't tell.
Every American president?
Every American president that there was
Okay.
in America.
Yeah, it was in one room in the White House.
And there is a big thing, like a menu thing, roster. You can pick them, and it's just Mortal Kombat, but with presidents.
Who would win?
No, it's yeah. And
Who would win out of?
But no, everyone can see it. They're like, what the hell's going on over there?
So it's like live broadcast.
Yeah, and it's like,
Oh wow.
political combat. But they're like 50-year-olds.
I don't know.
Well,
man.
most of them are kind of ish. First off, I know.
Oh, the ones. How old are the ones that passed away? Are they the age that they were?
They're
when they
the
passed
age
away?
of their prime. Like whenever
when they're
the pictures that they are well known for, that is their age. JFK is still the age that he was.
So I'll just assume that means like when their time in office started. That's how they're depicted.
Kinda like basically just at the height of their time. The most memorable moment.
Abraham Lincoln would win.
Washington.
No, Abraham Lincoln. He was literally a wrestler,
Well,
and he was like, I'm pretty sure he was like 151.
okay, there. Okay,
No,
first,
like I'm pretty sure he went like almost undefeated in his entire career.
but guess what?
Look that up. I need to know that. I'm sorry I'm interrupting you, but I seriously need to know because he was a wrestler. It's either
Abraham Lincoln wrestler.
I'm pretty sure it's either Abe Lincoln or Obama.
Here's an answer from Wikipedia. He was an active wrestler during his youth and trained in the rough catch as catch-can style, also known as catch wrestling.
Jeez.
Is he dead?
Are you seriously gonna look that up?
She didn't respond. She was like, "Are you serious?" But anyways,
What a joke.
first off, it's to the death, so they have weapons.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Mortal Kombat or political combat.
I still think that Abraham Lincoln has a chance.
Okay, first off, modern people have a severe advantage because first off, Obama would have his drone strikes.
Oh, so you mean
There he is.
so you mean like their
It's
weapons,
special moves.
so you
Special
mean-
moves. They don't do massive amounts of damage. They do like good bit of damage just for the combo. It's like actual Mortal Kombat, but that. First up, I think Abraham would kind of get far, but he'd go farther than the older
Well, yeah,
guys. But
Because he's only
JFK
a melee. He would only be like a melee fighter.
No, he could have a pistol. He's a flintlock, I think.
No, he would just be a melee fighter. Man.
They'd have things well known for them. So like he could throw a penny. Oh!
He has to go up high enough for it to kill someone because you know how there's like you have to
Yeah.
go a certain height for it to kill someone.
I don't even think it does kill someone, does it?
Yeah, if you go up, there is a height that if you go up it and you drop a penny and it directly falls on someone's head, it will like make their head explode. I'm pretty sure. I'm not lying.
What if
I
their
don't
whole
know
body
it-
exploded?
I don't
Honey,
know.
take a picture. What happened? This killed him. Are you shitting? Are you kidding me? Harold, get up here. He's dead, ma'am. He's dead. Get down.
Okay, so who do you think would win the entire competition?
Honestly, I don't know, but it's just a random hypothetical. I kind of want to go off this and actually talk about something else. But anyways, I would have to say my favorite. I would want to win is JFK or Washington.
I would have to say, yeah. My opinion is that Abraham Lincoln would get really far and possibly win. But my favorites to win, it's either like JFK, Obama, or Abraham Lincoln.
I think Trump would be the Shao Kahn of the tournament. He'd be the big boss who thinks he's...
Yeah.
Because Shao Kahn is like, you're a fool! He literally, when you fight him, in the first way he goes like, you suck! You suck! You cannot defeat me! And
There's
stuff
just
like
a
that.
guy standing there and he's just like...
And it's like, he's the big bad.
Yeah.
And I think Trump would do that, but he'd immediately get caked on because he's like slow, old, and yet dying. But also, one of the special moves that he would have, the main special move, is that he would throw a folder labeled secret information.
Secret government document.
It explodes.
Alright, what was the branch you wanted to...
I wanted to go off on...
After this one, I have like one more topic. And this it should be moderately quick, maybe?
Alright. But what I wanted to go on is...
Like something in my nose. I need a tissue or something. I don't know if you have tissues.
I'll go get toilet paper if you want.
Nah, it's alright.
Alright, don't breathe on me. But,
Yeah, you
what
said
is
that.
it? I kind of want to go in... I'm in a mad mood. I'm in a Mad Max mood. and I want to kill someone. No, I want to talk about
You
American
might want to say
Psycho.
you're kidding.
I wasn't.
We already talked about American Psycho.
No, I want to go into a part. The scene where he goes like, if you don't leave, I don't know, something bad will happen. And the scene later on where he goes like, you should wear a dress to that one girl, his secretary. I thought of that. People always go like, he's being a jerk in that scene because he's like going like, wear a dress, not that suit. You know,
he didn't tell her to wear a dress.
No,
He was just like, you should wear a dress. Didn't he?
Yeah, he's doing that, but he's very like demanding of it. Like,
I thought he
should
was...
wear a dress and high heels. He's wearing like things.
He's talking to a man.
What? But anyways, I
What
thought
did you
that I thought more about that, and I thought everyone in that movie, everyone around him, like the people he talks to, his friends, quotation marks, is they're so disingenuous. They're so fake. Even what what's his name? What's American Psycho name? Even Patrick Bateman, Starr, is... Boom! Even Patrick Bateman is a bit disingenuous because he's trying to fit into society. And he goes like, better stop it with the anti-Semitic stuff. We need to provide shelter for these people. They're so disingenuous, but that scene where he goes like, you should wear a dress and high heels. He's cold, he's blunt.
That was real.
Yeah, and I thought, that's him...
I was kidding.
No, I'm serious. I thought that of as him kind of being himself in front of her.
Yeah.
Because he is a cold,
Yeah.
almost somewhat demanding person. And I thought of that as, he kind of is himself around her, and that kind of blossoms into somewhat of a love or a care for her. Most people go like, he treats her differently from the prostitutes. And I personally, I know, but I like to think that there's some way that he treats her differently because simply he kind of does like her.
Yeah.
And overall, I just thought more about it, and I thought everyone around him is fake. And I thought he must hate kind of society to begin with, or at least the society he's in.
Yeah.
Because everyone's fake.
He must he must hate having a lot of money and living in New York.
Well, I mean, he kind of does.
Yeah, but yeah, to be fair.
Yeah. People with everything hate everything.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. And anyways, but I could only see that as he hates it. He literally just hates everyone around him, hates most things. And I thought, what if he like moved out into like a farm area or like met some humble people? And I was like, well, these are real human beings, because it's almost like he's stuck in this loop of everything will always be the same. He'll never get in trouble, and at the end, it's almost he's sad. He's completely destroyed. That
he is.
Yeah.
He was.
And
what even happens in the ending?
In the ending,
yeah,
he just goes like, "There is no more information that can be extracted from my telling this. This confession has been a complete waste of time." That's it. The thing about it is, in that, I found out that was written all by women. And many men at the time were like, it's very sexist. And I thought, even then...
The original story was written by a woman.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's funny.
Uh-huh.
I think it's funny that people were like... People can be like that. Like, this was written by a woman.
Huh?
The book that this movie is based on was written by a woman. I'm pretty sure it was directed by her, too.
Yeah, she was in there. Yeah. Even like the company was like, nah, we can't do it. Then she got it back and with a lower budget.
I'm pretty sure.
But anyways, many people at the time were like, it's very sexist, but it's a good way because it's in a good way because it's compared to nowadays sexist, where it's like of wokeness. It's like, oh, Charlie's Angels had it to where they were powerful, and all the men in there, first off, the women were bland because they could do all the same thing. They could do everything. This one was smart, this one was brawler, but guess what? The brawler is a smart one who's also funny. The funny one is also a brawler who's smart. They're all the same. And then like they go like, you're the mole, you're the rat, and it's like, I'm not the rat, it's a woman. And then what's his name? The guy who plays Professor X, I'm the mole. And it's like, wow, I didn't see that coming. And it's like, the main point for all those ones is man bad. Man bad. And in American Psycho, it is man bad, but it's also...
Not really.
It's also kind of...
I don't really.
Man more so is sick or in trouble, or and not all the men are bad. There's
I didn't really.
What?
I don't think so, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think there's any really like sexism depicted in that movie.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying it's broader. I'm saying
yeah, like I'm not even saying it's like implied or anything.
Well, I mean,
if you
kinda
watch American Psycho and you like find hints of sexism, I don't agree with that, honestly. Maybe a little bit, but like, I don't think so, really. I didn't really notice anything.
I noticed it completely.
And
it is, to a sense, true. Literally, the whole book was about... It's about, what, like, depicting how often rich men are kind of awful.
Mm-hmm.
And like, they admitted, yeah, it is, in a sense. But anyways, it's sexist in a sense that... I don't know. But anyways, just... It's not a terrible one where it's saying man is bad, because there are good male characters. The gay guy is not really that bad.
No, he's a horrible character.
What do you mean, the gay guy?
I don't know. He was annoying.
He was pretty normal, I mean. But overall...
He was weird.
Overall, and the women there
I love that one bathroom scene where he's like doing all that stuff, and then Patrick is just like, no. And then he just like leaves. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he goes to strangle him, and he goes like, Patrick, I didn't know you're gay.
And then Patrick just goes...
He's disgusted.
Doesn't he literally just say no and leave?
He's like disgusted. He washes his gloves.
Yeah, it's funny. His gloves.
Yeah. But really, it's a beautiful masterpiece. But...
He hates gay people. It's a beautiful masterpiece.
The way... compared to how they depict those men... They depict these ones as, like, there's something just wrong with Patrick. Something wrong with him, and you can't rightly tell, is he saying this all in his head? Was all this fake?
That's the whole
Is he
point of
real?
the movie.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
But, and they just handle...
There are theories that everything was in his head.
Yeah. There's one theory that it's he did do all the stuff, but he's just a dork that nobody cares. Even Patrick Bateman could literally murder people. No one would care because he's a dork. And I was just like, dang. I like that. My theory is just everything happened.
Yeah.
And...
He was just, like, insane.
What? No, everything happened, but there's no consequence. It's almost like a demon trapped in hell, or a sinner trapped in hell. It's like, you can't get out of this. He's, in a sense, he's kind of... When he's like spilling his guts to the recording, he's almost happy, like laughing maniacally, about the awful things he does, but in a sense he's kind of happy that it might be over, and then he's completely distraught when he's stuck in the same place again. Mm-hmm. And it's like, dang, yeah. But there are some aspects that, honestly, more and more I think about it, yeah, he's sexist, but it's not more so that they're depicting an everyday man as sexist. It's just they're depicting this character as sexist. Yeah. More so. And they're really depicting as flawed and broken. I really do... That's one great way to make relatability, is having a character that is flawed. Like in Last of Us, when
you
Joel...
shouldn't relate to Patrick Bateman.
Millions of people do.
Yeah, but you shouldn't.
I literally talked about this last time.
I know,
it's
there's
really...
like these people that are like, oh, he's such a Sigma male. You
Literally
should not
me!
relate to him. He looks cool, and he's hot, but you should not relate to him whatsoever, because he murders people.
Hold on, I gotta check this out real quick. Wait. Was American Psycho directed by women or men?
From Wikipedia, American Psycho is a 2000 horror film directed by Mary Harron.
No. Was American Psycho 2 directed by women or men?
Oh. You know you can cancel those, right?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia. American Psycho 2, also known as American Psycho 2.
Directed by
All-American Girl,
Morgan J.
is a
Freeman
2002
and stars...
American black comedy horror
Morgan
film
Freeman.
and a standalone.
Okay, basically, first
Morgan
movie...
Freeman?
What?
Morgan Freeman?
No, it was something J. Freeman. Probably wasn't the same guy, but anyways, definitely wasn't the same guy. Anyways, first movie is amazing because it captures the book amazingly, depicting this awful man.
There's a lot of things that they cut.
Yeah, I know, because they would have done way more. But they were literally censored, and I hated that.
I'm pretty sure, wasn't it supposed to be like way longer too?
Yeah, and also he was supposed to talk about he was supposed to say, "Don't touch the Rolex" instead of his watch, and I was like, wow. And also,
That's dumb.
And then, but anyways,
That movie could have been so much better. I think, honestly,
it's
great now, but it could have been even greater.
I think trying to perfect God is impossible. Or I don't know how to put that. I think trying to perfect a masterpiece is impossible.
Oh yeah.
There's always more of adding on, but sometimes
You just gotta.
sometimes less is more.
Sometimes dead is better.
Sometimes dead is better. We're gonna revive. We can save her. Sometimes dead is better. You're gonna fight this, Jeremy. Sometimes dead is better. Get out.
Can you stop saying that? Sometimes shutting up is better.
Sometimes clip blob is better. I think he had a stroke. But anyways, the first movie, directed by women, stars stars bad boy man Patrick Bateman. Second movie, and it's great. The movie's great. Second movie is written by a man or directed by a man.
I think it was written by the same person.
No. Because guess what? Next movie
Really?
stars the girl who plays Meg in Family Guy, and sucks because she kills Patrick Bateman as a little girl. They didn't even get actor for Patrick Bateman to come back.
Who wrote this movie? Who wrote this movie?
By the way, this was not coming from a book. And basically,
That's why it was bad.
she sucks.
No.
It does do the sexist aspects for the main character also in this one. She sleeps with everyone that she can just to get ahead, like her teacher. She, murders people, does all that. She dresses up like how this certain character dresses up, which is most of the time kind of, provocative, or not provocative.
So it's literally like...
Inappropriate, I guess.
it's literally like American Psycho, but if he was a woman and it was bad.
It's very much worse. Basically, she's just trying to get ahead, and she thinks she is better than everyone else.
No, she's like the opposite of him.
But, well, not really. But
I
anyways...
didn't think he was better than everyone else. He was a very insecure person.
In a sense...
He got insecure about a card.
Well, yeah, I know. Well, okay. The way we interpret Patrick Bateman is always going to be different.
And I think he also got insecure about how, like, people were getting into these nice restaurants. That's why he made that impulsive decision to go on a date with that girl. When he was like, no, I can't do that, and he was like, you know what? And then he ordered the tickets.
But I don't remember that. But anyways, I think it was fake. I think it was totally fake.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
But I just like the idea of like, women made a movie about a sexist man. It was amazing. Men wrote a movie about a sexist woman. Went bad. I don't really... Okay, I'm kind of backing out of the sexist remark. It's more so just flawed, really terrible people. There are obviously those points. Mm-hmm. The Patrick doesn't like gay people. It's more so kind of in an elite sense of he's a sexist man. Mm-hmm. Doesn't like gay people, is awful to women. Can't really think of anything else. But anyways, just I like that hilarity, even though it's awful.
I think in the movie, in some parts, he saw women more as like
tools.
Yeah. Like he just like saw women as
So,
like just like side pieces and like things that don't matter.
But I do like to think that one girl who he relents from shooting the back of the head, I like to think that he actually saw a real human being and he actually liked her.
Yeah.
And he knew that he could not have her because he's literally destructive.
Mm-hmm.
Because he
kind of hesitated about killing her.
Yeah.
Moderately. He did kill her with, like, no hesitation, though.
He did kill her?
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did, Connor.
He bought a prostitute and made her look up like her, and then he killed her.
Yeah, but he killed that girl at some point, didn't he? Not once. You're joking.
No.
He never kills her?
Where do you think he kills her?
I swear to God he did. What happens in the nail gun scene? He
Lowers
teases a bunch.
He lowers it.
Oh my God. I might need to rewatch it then.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. To close this off, are we done with that conversation?
Hmm? Yeah.
All right, this has been a wonderful episode. We've loved doing it. Connor, what's your final quote of the day, buddy?
You know the bread to my butter. Now get